Task 1. Listen to the text and for each question mark the correct answer A, B, C, or D. You now have 40 seconds to look through the task. You will then hear the recording twice.
Have you got any ideas for Mum's birthday? It's next week.
Well, what about my brilliant idea of buying her an e-reader? Have you forgotten about that?
Oh, yeah. You did suggest that. You know what Mum's like, though. Don't you think she'd miss turning the pages of an actual book? Browsing in bookshops? That sort of thing?
I suppose I take your point. The thing is, one doesn't necessarily cancel out the other, does it? And one of the great things about an e-reader is that it enables you to enlarge the font if you need to. We both know she doesn't have the best eyesight in the world. She wouldn't have to worry about where she'd left her glasses.
That's true. And I suppose when she and Dad go away on all those exotic cruises, she won't have to have an extra bag for her novels. That's got to be a plus for Dad as well. He always ends up having to carry it all.
Yeah, that's the best thing about it, really. It's not so much that they're so slim and lightweight, more that you have so many books to choose from. When I went away last year, I succeeded in reading a lot more because I was spoilt for choice with all the books on my e-reader. I can easily picture Mum sitting next to the pool, browsing her library of books. She'll love it. You can see that, can't you?
Up to a point. I'm just thinking of how often her phone dies because she's forgotten to recharge it. I can see her getting to an absolutely riveting part of the book when suddenly the screen goes blank. That's going to be really annoying for her. Doesn't it make more sense to buy her an e-reader and suggest that Dad gets her a book voucher so she can choose whether to buy e-books or ordinary books? That way she ought to be happy with one or the other. Besides, not all books are available in e-book format.
You sound like you're trying to cling on to the past. You've got to move on.
I'm just trying to see it from Mum's point of view. She loves swapping novels with her friends at the book group as well. An e-reader won't let her do that. Oh, and what if she drops the thing? They are pretty fragile, aren't they? Dropping a book costs you nothing. But dropping an e-reader is a different thing altogether.
I'm sure she'll manage to get it from A to B without too many problems, Steve. She's not a child. And anyway, we can just encourage her to buy a case for it as soon as possible.
I suppose the pros outweigh the cons. You'll be pleased to hear that I'm actually on the point of agreeing to your idea.
That's a relief. I was beginning to think that I was fighting a losing battle. I do think you're right about the book voucher as well, though. I should have thought of that.
Well, that's agreed then. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope it doesn't find its way back to the shop.
Since when do you worry so much?
Since I started buying expensive presents for my mum.
It'll be worth it. It'll be the best present she's ever received.
You're probably right.